Chapter 43, Simulator Part 2, Lana and the Magiswords. Lana was in the simulator and me, Lola and Lisa were at the controls. The simulator activated and Lana found herself in the kingdom of Riboflavin in the world of Lyasheria. Lana, wow. What a cool place. She was walking through the Riboflavin bazaar and she saw a long red-hair man with a hat and mustache robbing stands with silly-looking swords. Lana, that is cool. But he's causing a lot of problems. Lana spread her wings and went at him and punched him in the face and knocked the sword out of his hand. Lana grabbed it and it was a sword in the shape of an acorn. Lana, cool. I like this sword. Hey. That's my Magisword. Lana, Magisword? Is that what this thing is? Yet. Haven't you ever heard of them? Lana, no, I'm actually new here. Oh, I see. Lana then had a memory flashback. Cuts to a flashback and we see me and her watching our favorite TV show Mighty Magiswords. Lana, Prohias and Vambrae sure kick butt with those Magiswords. Me, they sure do. Flashback ends. Lana, in her head I'm in the world of Mighty Magiswords. Awesome. Now I can kick butt like Prohias and Vambrae. Out loud I know you. You're no Hyas. Prohias' imposter. No Hyas, that's right, and meet my sister Vambrae. No Hyas has a hand puppet that looks like Vambrae for his left hand. Lana, that's not Vambrae. That's just a stupid hand puppet. Hambra, that's mean. Lana, I think you were born without a brain. No Hyas. No Hyas, boy you sure are mean. Lana, well get ready cause I'm going to kick your butt into the next century. No Hyas, we'll see. Announcer, Celery Magisword. Lana, try this. Announcer, Acorn Arsenal Magisword. Lana fired a bunch of acorns at No Hyas and they hit him in the head and he was hurt bad. The Celery Magisword flew out of his hand and Lana grabbed it. Lana, chew on this. Lana fired a bunch of celery sticks at No Hyas and he got a good beating. No Hyas got up and he was mad. No Hyas, you little girl. Announcer, Bacon Magisword. No Hyas fired lots of bacon strips at Lana and Lana dodged them all and fired a beam of ice lightning from her hand at No Hyas' hand and flew in and kicked the Bacon Magisword out of his hand and grabbed it. Lana, you don't deserve to use Magiswords. Where did you get all these anyway? No Hyas, we stole them from a house of swords in another part of the world. Lana, you're a fiend. No Hyas, no. I'm evil and self-loathing. Lana, you're pathetic. Lana then shook him and took all the Magiswords he stole. No Hyas had stolen a huge array of Magiswords. Lana, you know I've always wanted to start my own Magisword collection. And as for you. Lana encapsulated No Hyas in a block of ice. Lana, he's all yours, officers. The Riboflavin police took him away. Lana, well that takes care of that. Southern accent, thank you for saving the bazaar. Lana saw Buford, the owner of the Riboflavin bazaar. Lana, you must be Buford. Buford, yes, in broccoli pick indeed. Lana, it's a pleasure. I'm Lana Loud. Buford, pleasure to meet you, young lady. Thank you for saving my bazaar and here's a reward for you. Buford gave her a bag of gems, the currency in Riboflavin and Lyasheria. Lana, thank you. But where are Prohias and Vambrae? Buford, sighs their landlord Mr. Packard kicked them out of their home and closed them down. We haven't seen them for 2 weeks. They moved back in with their parents. Lana, I got to do something to help out. Buford, if you can do that then I'm sure they would be forever grateful. Lana, where are their parents? Buford, they own a broccoli farm up that way. Buford pointed to the north-northwest direction. Lana, thank you Buford. Buford, you are welcome Lana. Lana then walked all the way and found the warrior's broccoli farm. Lana saw a huge farm with a huge garden full of lots of broccoli. Lana, wow. That's a lot of broccoli and I always eat my vegetables. Lana walked up to the front door and knocked on it, and answering it was Norman Warrior, Prohias, and Vambray's father. Norman, yes? Lana, are you Prohias and Vambray's dad? He sees Lana. Norman, why yes I am. Lana, my name is Lana Loud and I heard about what happened to Prohias and Vambray. Norman, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Norman Warrior. Yeah, they've been in a tight situation ever since that jerk Packard closed them down. Come on in. Lana came in and she saw Prohias and Vambray sitting on the couch crying. Lana sat on a chair and decided to talk to them. Lana, Prohias, Vambray, my name is Lana Loud. I heard what happened from Buford. Vambray, British accent I know. Our lives are ruined. Lana, it's not the end of the world. You guys are the greatest. I even defeated that clown Nohias and his dumb hand puppet Hambra at the bazaar. Prohias, you took down Nohias. Lana, not bad for a 6-year-old girl, huh? Vambray started to feel better. Vambray, how did you do it? Lana, I froze him in a block of ice with my ice powers after I took his Magiswords. Lana showed them her Magiswords. Vambray, where did Nohias get all of these? Lana, he said he stole them from another house of swords in another part of the world. Prohias, this is amazing. Lana, I've always wanted to start my own Magisword collection and it's awesome. In came their dragon friend, Grup. Grup, boo. Are you guys feeling better? Vambray, we sure are, dear Grup. Lana, you must be Grup. I'm Lana. Grup, boo. Pleasure to meet you. Lana, same here. Vambray, how did this all start? Vambray, it started, dear Lana, when that dastardly thief Phil the Pilferer stole all our gems and our rent was due that day. Prohias, that little pest ruined our lives. Enraged, and when I find him I will rip him to shreds. Vambray, calm down, dear brother. Lana, were any of your Magiswords taken? Vambray, no, thankfully, but we lost our business. Lana, that's terrible. But my guess is that Phil wanted to get revenge on you somehow. Vambray, I have a feeling you're right, Lana. In came Prohias and Vambray's mom, Kablamika. Kablamika, Minnesota accent. I see my darlings are feeling better, don't you know? Vambray, yes mum, we're feeling better now that Lana came. Lana, it's a pleasure. I'm Lana Loud. Kablamika, same here. I'm Kablamika Warrior. Lana, now it just became personal because we will find Phil and make him pay. Prohias, I agree. It's time to make that jerk pay. Lana, also we're gonna need some help from your friends. Vambray, I see what you're gonna do. Prohias and Vambray pull out their Magi mobile phones and made a few phone calls. First call was to Princess Zhang. Castle Riboflavin. Princess Zhang, what's up buds? Indistinct chatter. Princess Zhang, determined, count me in. Slug Burger. Witchy Simone, Prohias, what's up? Indistinct chatter. Witchy Simone, enraged, I will make that little twerp pay. Her boss, Mr. Spoony, came. Mr. Spoony, witchy Simone. What's all this yelling? Witchy Simone, sorry Mr. Spoony. But Phil the Pilferer destroyed my friend's business and we're forming an angry mob to take him down for good. Mr. Spoony, angry, count me in too, girl. No one messes with our friends and gets away with it. Ralphio's House of Swords. Ralphio's House of Swords? Indistinct chatter. Ralphio, enraged, what? Wobbles. Let's go. Printed page bookshop. Novelle, printed page. Indistinct chatter. Novelle, anything for you, Vambray. Pumpkin House of Mysterious Hooded Woman. Mysterious Hooded Woman, hello? Indistinct chatter. Mysterious Hooded Woman, count me in, my friends. All the citizens and friends of Riboflavin were called in and they were armed with all sorts of makeshift weapons and torches. But while everyone was getting ready to join an angry mob, Morbidia and Gatto of the Warriors rival business which way? Flunk, Mr. Packard, the Snowman Pires, Frost Furatu, the Long Underwear Wolves, Manfish the Fishman and the Pirates of Keelhaul Cove teamed up with Phil to fight. This was going to erupt into a full-scale war. Lana stood in front of everyone and made a speech. Lana, Phil picked the wrong people to fight and it's time to show him and your enemies what you all can do. It's time to get rid of them once and for all. Are you all with me? Everyone cheered. Lana, we attack at dawn. As dawn broke the following morning, Lana and everyone in Riboflavin were marching into battle. They saw Phil and all the bad people on the next hill. Lana, charge. Phil, charge. And so the Great War for Riboflavin began. Lana and friends were called the Broccoli Allies and Phil and his army were called the Rotten Broccoli Axis. Lana and her army quickly gained a strong foothold. Phil and his army had monsters with all sorts of powers on his side and they were nearly gaining to upper hand when suddenly out of the blue, a huge volley of spider web blasts pulverized the Rotten Broccoli Axis. Lana and army saw that Terry and all her children had arrived to help out. This became a decisive factor in the war and it turned the tide of the war in Lana and the Broccoli Allies' favor and quickly brought an end to all the fighting. After all the fighting had ceased, Princess Zhang had all the villains gathered. The reason? To exile them to an unknown part of the world. Princess Zhang, you all have done unforgivable things to the entirety of Riboflavin. You all are hereby banished to the Outlands forever. But they all swore revenge. Morbidia, you all will pay dearly for this. Gatto, dearly. Morbidia, we will come back someday and reclaim what is rightfully ours. Gatto, ours. Princess Zhang pointed behind them and told them to go. Morbidia and Gatto had been stripped of all their magic and were now rendered powerless. All the bad is left, never to return. Everyone cheered wildly for Lana, Prohaya, and Vambre and it was a joyous time for Riboflavin. Lana was getting ready to head back home. Prohayas, are you sure you can't stay with us, Lana? Lana, I wish I could, Prohayas, but I have to get home to my sisters and my big brother and friends. I'm glad I was able to help you all out, but I have family back home. Vambre, we'll miss you, Lana. Lana, I'll miss you guys too. A dimensional wormhole appeared and sucked Lana in. The exercise ended. She has all the Magiswords she took from Nohai's on a special bracelet on her right arm. She also had all of Morbidia and Gatto books on dark magic in a bag. Me, you did a really good job, Lana. Very, you were amazing. Lana, thanks guys. Lana gave all the books to Lucy and Raven. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction done. This is part 2 of the simulator saga. I wanted to add a crossover with Mighty Magiswords to add excitement. I love Mighty Magiswords. It's one of my favorite shows and I've seen all the episodes and they are awesome. I love the Magiswords and they are cool and funny. I started watching it back in 2016 and it is awesome. Anyway, I got part 3 in development. See you next time. Mighty Magiswords belongs to Kyle A. Karaza and Cartoon Network.